you're smiling, so that makes me happy. You know, asking how you're doing.
I'm honestly doing really great.
Yeah.
Starting off 2024, I'm feeling confident, feeling strong, my kids are doing well, so of course we're still gonna have lows, but it really feels like we're in a new trajectory and like a new chapter.
And now, this resilient mom of three's next chapter can be found inside the pages of her new children's book, Keep Dancing Through a Boss Family Groove.
Who's on here? Daddy? Daddy! Yeah!
The story was co-written by her late husband, Stephen tWitch Boss, long before his tragic suicide just over a year ago. It follows the ups and downs of a typical day in the home with 15-year-old Wesley, 7-year-old Maddox, and 4-year-old Zaya, all the while reminding each other to keep dancing. Was this the title of the book all along? Because I'm sure you know it takes on a whole different meaning now.
This was the book. Every word,
Wow.
every illustration,
Wow.
and the title. But now it has such a different meaning because it's a way for my kids to look back on what we had.
Right.
You know, we had something so fantastic and so special, and affirmations for myself and my late husband, Stephen, was such a big thing in the way we, you know, lifted our own spirits, and we were teaching that to our kids.
I think Stephen would love this book too.
I think so too.
Yeah, this family practices what they preach. As we've seen online, dance has become hugely instrumental in finding their path to peace. It was a bit of a process for you, though, because I know it was tough to dance.
I didn't dance for, I want to say, almost 5 months after. It almost felt like maybe if I dance for the first time, it's like my final release of him. But I didn't want to do it alone. I was too scared to do it alone. I actually felt so connected to Stephen, and it gave me a sense of remembering who I am and who I can still be. I'll say this, it's not just for the youngers, but it's also for Wesley, who's 15, and she puts her coolness to the side and she just lets loose.
She really is your mini-me in a lot.
She is my mini-me through and through.
Do you see in any of them that dancer? It's gonna happen.
Maddox, who is 7, is a performer. You give this kid a mic, and he is going to entertain the masses.
There are gonna be people who are watching this who may have a similar story to yours, but what is it like in the quiet moments?
I always try to live my life from a place of gratitude. But through this last year, I would truly say I have experienced way more grief and trauma than I ever expected. And at times didn't know the best way to get myself through. And so I would just sometimes scream and just cry, like hysterically. And the first people I ever started showing that to was my kids. So it was the first year they really saw me have times of being low. And that was a big thing for our family. But it only brought us closer with affirmations and love and fun and dance.